Hi, this is Ryan under RB Optics and the Hockey Editors on Instagram. Today I'm going to do a full tutorial on Photoshop Touch, a $5 app, but it's well worth it. So first, to open a photo, you hit this thing at the bottom with the picture and the plus. So you hit Photo Library and you just open a picture. So I'm going to open up this Ryan McDonough picture. Now, I made it a PNG because I used the quick selection tool. You have the magic wand, the scribble, and the brush. You have to use the quick selection tool when making it a PNG. And you just make the brush size to your liking, and you just select around the player. And eventually it will come out to what you want it to be. So then you select all the areas, and then you go to this little thing up here, and you hit cut. So, see how I made a mistake there? You could hit back, go to the brush size, or go to the brush, and make it minus, so it erases it. Now you have that. And it didn't delete any of the player. So that's done. Now if you want to make it black and white, you hit effect, or these two bars, and you hit black and white, and that's black and white now. For a picture like a jersey swap, I'll go show you right now. Photo Library, you'll go to a picture, this picture I'm going to use for this. Now you're going to go over like the whole jersey, but not the player. Get all the green stuff. While you're getting the green stuff, kind of have to focus a little bit because it's hard to get to see it all. But I'm not going to make it perfect, but you should. So like there, it's good right there. So then you're going to go to effects, and you can use tint, which I usually don't use, but it could work. So you want to make it like a green, and then you want a little bit lower the luminosity to make it like more like the color that it makes it look more realistic, because that doesn't look realistic, and then that does. So now that's how you do that. And then you just select all the stuff. Alright. Now to add another photo layer, you want to go to this thing over here, hit the plus, and whatever you want to do. You can duplicate the layer, which duplicates the layer that you're on, an empty layer to add like a gradient or something, and a photo layer, which I'll add right now. I'll add from the camera roll, and I'll add this effect right here. And you want to make it bigger than the picture. It can kind of take away superimpose from you, but I don't let it do that because I feel like superimpose is a little bit more of a useful app, but it's all about the preference. So you could hit replace color, and I'll make it green. I'll make it a dark green. Turn threshold down, threshold up, and amount down, or amount up. So that's what it does there. I want to get rid of all the. So there you go. That's what it'll look like. Okay. So now I'll show you how to add a gradient. So, this is how you delete a layer. You hit this thing and delete the layer. Now add a new layer. Add the empty layer. Okay. So then you're gonna go to this and then gradient. And you want to go to the black and white one, which is right there. Okay, so now the black and white one, you want to hit the oh wait, I did that wrong, I'm sorry. Gradient, okay, go to the color, tap the white, and we'll make it green and white. Okay, now we'll put this above the player, put it under the player, and that's what that will look like. With a good background, it looks nice. Like, I'll show you. To save a picture, you just save the project and hit save. But I'm going to hit don't save. And then to save it, you got to go to save the camera roll. this little thing, save the camera roll. And then JPEG for pictures like this one, or this one. And PNG for pictures like the David Krejci, McDonough, Parise, and Hall. So I'll add a new photo from the photo library, and I'll bring in this picture. Yeah, this picture would work. So I'll show you how I cut around it. So I do take my time with this, no matter what, because I like my pictures to look very nice, or as nice as they possibly could. So now you select that. Now I'm just gonna get everything. The quick selection tool always isn't the best. It really depends on the picture. I got a good picture for this. The Tyler Seguin picture is good for jersey swaps that I might do a tutorial on later. But I'm going to do a tutorial on my Dion Phaneuf edit on RB Optics because I think it'll make everyone a little bit better because it's a very simple but nice. So I'm not going to worry about that stick right there. So what we're going to do is we're going to duplicate the layer, make the bottom layer. Oh man, I forgot to do something before I did that. I have to have the background showing. Okay, so let me just redo that, which won't take that long, hopefully. I think I actually might have everything selected. Most of it has selected, actually. Alright, so let me just do that quick, and quick. And that little thing right there. Alright, so now I'm gonna make the picture black and white. The background could be black and white. It doesn't really matter. But actually, I'm gonna cut it and then I'm gonna save it. It makes it easier. So then you want to save that to the camera roll, but I'm not gonna do that, or I will do that for you guys. Save it as a PNG. So now you're gonna bring in the photo library and you're gonna load the picture, this picture, and you want to make it black and white. And then you're gonna add a layer, add a photo layer, photo library, and you're gonna bring in the PNG, which I don't see there. Did I save it? Oh, hold on. PNG. Okay, publishing. Okay. So now go into this. Add your photo layer, photo library, camera roll, and this PNG. So that's going to go on top of that. Now you're going to go to this and add the empty layer. Add empty layer. Okay? So this is going to be your gradient layer. So let's hit effects, gradient, change the color to red. Lower the... there we go. Let me get a darker red and a white. So now you're going to do that. And go to under blend mode and overlay. So that's what it looks like. So now you really don't need to learn much more to select all, or I'll teach you how to add glow to a picture. So what you want to do is you just want to crop around the player / players, and when done with that, you leave it there and you just hit effects and then glow. Or you can add the glow to a PNG before you edit it, which works too. So to add directional blur, you want to go to this and go to effects and directional blur. Make it like 30-ish, like that. That works. Okay? And then to make it look better, Gaussian blur, like not too much, just like, you know, like 10. So that just makes a nice edit. And yeah, that's about it. You can also add saturation, boost and stuff. That's really all I use for Photoshop Touch. And yep, that's about it. I could teach you but all this under this is the clone, healing, blur, smudge. Under the paintbrush, you have the paint tool, the effects paint tool, the spray tool, and the eraser, which is good when cropping. And then the most important, the quick selection, the magic wand, scribble selection tool, and the brush. And then the last one is the marquee selection tool, circular selection tool, lasso selection tool, and polygon, which I don't use any of these. I use quick selection and brush. And then I'll just show you this real quick. Brush, effect, brush. You want to go to your paint tool. And then you just want to go to paint effects, brush. You want to change, sorry, I keep messing up. You want to change the brush to this, the color. You want to use the thing to get it to the color that you want it to be. So in this case, it'd obviously be red. And you just want to draw up upon the player and make it look nice. It's not hard. It's not fun either. I'll change the brush size here. And I'll make it this one. And I'll change the size to that. Actually, no, I'll use the other brush. It'll work a lot better, I think. Yeah, it'll work a lot better. Then you make it edge aware, and it does that. So it makes a very nice looking edit if you use it correctly. If you use it incorrectly, it just doesn't look good. Because then you make everything look out of place. Like, that doesn't look good, so you get rid of that. So yeah, that's about it for PS Touch. It's a very good app that I use on every single one of my edits. So yeah, this is an edit that you can make with a style, and that's about it. And if you want to know what the clone selection clone does, it just clones everything and makes it look weird. Like, sometimes it'll look better, like it doesn't look too bad there. But, you know, it's not something I prefer. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you next time when I make a tutorial on my DNF Enough edit. Thank you, and have a good day.